According to studies related to nature deficit disorder, children today play less outside and for briefer periods. They have more restricted home range and fewer, less diverse playmates. Jane Clark, a University of Maryland professor of kinesiology, calls our youth containerized kids. They spend more and more time in car seats, high chairs, playpens, and strollers. Richard Louv, author of Last Child in the Woods, reports that the physical restriction of childhood in our rapidly urbanizing world leaves nature experience as the major casualty. In fact, in the U.S., from 1997 to 2003, there was a 50% decline in the proportion of children aged 9 through 12 who spent time in such outside activities like hiking, walking, fishing, beach play, and gardening. My goal for this advocacy project was to get our youth back to nature. I wanted to design a project which would provide an individual outdoor learning experience for children in my community and which would expand to eventually become a weekend and after-school space for youth to use as they saw fit. While I was expecting at least a half a dozen more kids to show up, the 4 that did worked hard and seemed to benefit from the experience. One of the girls even took some of the plants home to start her own balcony garden. The next steps will be to set up similar Saturday events to this one, where we continue to expand the garden and network with community members. For those, I will be sure to pass around more flyers and expand the community of practice since my major challenge was not having as many people as hoped. In the future, I will plan more in advance and spread the word further. I will try to get some local high school kids involved for hopes that they could help sustain the program. Ultimately, for me, it was a successful day of networking, of service learning, of leading, of practical teaching experience, and of developing my own personal behaviors like adaptability and sustainability. This was an excellent first step for me to start in my process of learning to teach sustainable living. Participating in this garden party made me so proud. I was thrilled with those that did show up and with our progress. We brought in our plants, soil, water, and labor. We planted kale, spinach, broccoli, Swiss chard, 3 kinds of onions, and recycled potatoes. These plants will grow to feed the community, and these moments will grow into lifelong